This week on the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, it's the final stop of the 2014 regular season. The last chance for some of our teams to qualify for the upcoming championship. And this week, the anglers are facing their biggest challenge of the year. Located in the piney woods north of Houston, Lake Livingston is a 90,000-acre lake fed by the Trinity River. With an average depth of 23 feet, Livingston appeals to the shallow water anglers.
A lot of creeks, a lot of wood in the water, a lot of laydowns. Water's pretty good color right now.
The fish are real shallow. Everything I'm catching is 2 foot of water or less.
One thing about Livingston, if you're over 3 feet deep, you're probably fishing a little too deep.
If we think we're shallow, we go shallower.
To me, it feels like they're scattered around the lake, something where you have to go out and search for them, and probably run and gun a little bit to see if you can get bit a little bit more.
Looking at the Cabela's conditions log, it will be a typical day in May with a high near 90 and light winds. The water temperatures are starting to creep into the 70s, and the fish are in a post-spawn stage. As we head to takeoff at Waterfront Lodge, we've got more than 170 teams on the water. But before we begin tournament coverage, there's one more piece of business, and that's the Lucas Oil Team of the Year standings. Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine are still on top, but they don't have much confidence in their game plan for this event.
Oh man, we're just trash fishing. We're just gonna really, like I said, it's probably the worst thing. We have a lot of history here, and we don't have any really good solid pattern, so we'll be doing a lot of different things and fishing a lot of places that we caught one before. So sometimes that works out and sometimes that just buries you.
We'll begin tournament coverage this morning with Jeff Rice and Glenn Freeman. Like most of the field today, they're fishing shallow, and with the shad spawn in progress, those first 30 minutes of daylight can be crucial.
Just tons of shad. There he is. Hold, that's all right. All right. He don't count. I actually started in a place that we caught them yesterday a little bit later in the day, but we really didn't have much else, so we started here early. But looks like they're not biting that earlier for us right now, so we just kind of hang in here with it and stay with them.
Moving on, we'll look in on Jeff Reynolds and Randall Bruce.
Well, we just got to our first spot. You can see it's way back in the creek, back where it flattens out. And that's the kind of deal we're running, just the back ends of these creeks, all the way back to where you can see the blue right there. That tells you it's real shallow, which 2.7 foot. And that's in the little ditch that runs through here. Man, these fish are they're just off the spawn. And these fish live shallow on this lake anyhow. And this is actually where we caught them last year. And any kind of wood, lay down stumps, whatever it may be, on these flats. And it's gotta be on the flats. That's where they're holding up. And we're just throwing spinnerbait and flipping, mainly flipping, to catch them. And it's one of them deals, if you find a log or a stump, especially laydowns, they're the best. If you find one that's got a fish on it, it's probably gonna have 2 or 3, so you either catch several right then or you hit it and come back later and fish it again.
If you know anything about Texas bass fishing, then you've probably heard of Randy Dearman and Kevin Mason, and they both know a little something about Lake Livingston.
These fish seem to, stay shallow pretty much year round. It's a good flipping lake, spinnerbait lake. It's got to cover a lot of water on it.
What's your game plan?
Cover a lot of water.
Well, we just got a little old creek here. It's not very deep, but these little undercut banks, if they got any cover at all on them, them fish will stack up on whatever cover's there. I don't get to fish it like a whole lot, but I got a real good partner who fishes a lot. So,
what's y'all? I guess how was y'all's pre-fishing, and what's y'all's game plan?
our game plan is to go catch them. That is the game plan.
Yep.
I'm gonna just come with him, Kevin. Way to start. Way to start the game. Oh, 4 more and we'll be there. Thank you, Lord.
And that takes us to our Ion camera catch of the day. Randy Dearman flips his jig to an undercut bank and sets the hook into his first fish of the morning. With an Ion camera on board, you can shoot it and share it while you're still on the water. Learn more at ioncamera.com. We'll be right back with more coverage of stop number 4 of the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's.
With a great history in drag racing, and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Learn more at lucasoil.com.
From bass and walleye to crappie and the great outdoors, you deserve more than old school aluminum. Experience the quality, performance, and fishability of a Ranger aluminum design. Coupled with EVINRUDE E-TEC's power, performance, and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, these advanced designs from Ranger are engineered to excel and priced to be yours. Experience more with EVINRUDE E-TEC.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500. Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
EVINRUDE E-TEC has been outperforming 4-stroke engines for years. But what about the latest 150 4-strokes that claim to deliver 2-stroke-like torque? See the proof for yourself. Get your free DVD now and watch how the 2-stroke EVINRUDE E-TEC 150 outpulls and out-accelerates the 4-stroke competition. See how it wins when it comes to maintenance, ease of winterization, and more. EVINRUDE E-TEC is the true champion. Go to EVINRUDE150challenge.com and get your free DVD now.
The Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, is brought to you by Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitters; Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time; and by Lucas Marine Products. It works. Welcome back to the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's from Lake Livingston, a shallow water fishery 70 minutes north of Houston on the Trinity River. Now, before the break, we were with Randy Dearman and Kevin Mason on a small feeder creek when Randy set the hook on their first fish of the morning. A solid 4-pound catch and a great way to start the day. They soon followed it up with fish number 2, and that's where we'll pick things up.
We had a little bit of a slow start this morning. It hadn't worked out quite like we wanted it to yet, but
is catching fish. We've got 2 in the box, and one good one, about 4 pounds. I've lost one, about 3 already. And trying to turn this thing around and make it in our favor. You know? Planned on having a limit at least by the time we left this hole. I think we still got the opportunity to. It should start picking up here from now on out. Finally getting some sun coming up. Getting it up high enough where it'll put these fish where they need to be, the way we can catch them.
Moving on, the word across the lake is action is slow. But Joey Martin and Wade Ellis are local anglers and might have a slight edge over the rest of the field.
They started out pretty good. We've got 4 fish in the live well, 10, 11 pounds right now. Partner just broke off a good fish here by this lay down. We're gonna probably stay right here in this area and go back and forth all day. It's last several years, this has been our kind of bread and butter area, and every time we try to leave, it comes back to bite us. So we're going to tough it out. I know there's a lot of boats on the water. Glad to see a big tournament come to Lake Livingston, Texas, and showcase this lake, because there is some quality fish and a lot of fun ways to catch the fish here in this lake.
Moving back to Jeff Reynolds and Randall Bruce. They're struggling this morning and are hoping this will build some momentum.
Will we keep? That should be close. We're looking for 14 inches minimum length. Lay him down here on the board.
He's way over.
Yeah, I think he's easy.
We're looking.
Yeah, we're looking for way bigger than this, but definitely take that to a start. Let's see, rings are in here. Hey, Jeff, I don't know if you realize it, but you're supposed to net my fish when I catch them.
Well, I'll get the next. You're gonna have to catch them bigger than that before I get the net out.
Oh, really? So that feels good. I mean, to get a fish, you run all the way down here, beat yourself to death, and first couple stumps, no bite. It don't take long to start wondering what's going on. So that's good right there. And we pulled right in on top of him. I'm surprised he bit. Very fortunate, really.
I mean, sometimes you might have to make 10 flips down one lay down, change angles, you know, throw across it and then throw parallel with it. But I mean, when you find the ones like that tree right there, we shook one off in practice off that tree, and that one over there we did too, but we'll go back and fish both of them. And I'll be surprised if we don't catch another keeper off of them. Should catch another keeper off of them. But for some reason, certain stumps, certain laydowns just seem to have the fish on them.
We'll check in with Jeff and Randall later, but for now, we'll move on down the lake and look in on Bill Wilcox and Gib Coates.
Been a little slow, but it was slow for us in practice, and we've got 2 good ones, you know, 4.5, 4 pounder, 5 pounder, something like that, and then one that's just a keeper. But we're just concentrating here in this creek. We threw spinner baits, crankbaits, Texas rig, little short Carolina rig, and that's how we've been getting all our bites. We've lost several good fish that's going to haunt us. We keep griping about it all day long. My partner keeps griping about it.
I don't want to think about it. Too depressing.
Gib and Bill are the 2013 defending champions of the Texas Team Trail after sacking up more than 47 pounds and winning the final event of the season on Lake Falcon.
Well, winning a championship was a great accomplishment for us. We had a lot of fun, you know, catching 48 pounds on moving baits, chatterbaits and everything, and catching a bunch of keepers both days of the tournament. You know, that's just fun fishing, plus winning a Ranger boat. I'm really looking forward to fishing the Toledo Bend Championship. You're going to see probably records broken.
Coming up, we've got more tournament coverage from the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's from Lake Livingston. And here's your Ranger Boats question of the week. What's the earliest model that Ranger Boats can still provide aftermarket seats for? Well, for the answer, visit mydreamrig.com.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible new iPilot Link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other. So you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor. Record and return to waypoints and paths. Follow any Lake Master depth contour and more. All automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk and you'll be speechless.
Scott Martin here at Power Pole Headquarters, where every shallow water anchor comes with drive-off protection. What's up, Z?
Oh, hey, Scott.
How have they perfected the science of drive-off protection? Come on, I'll show you. Power Pole, where drive-off protection comes standard, because it's easy to forget stuff when the fishing's good.
For camping, fishing, hunting, or anything outdoors, bring along Arctic Ice. Simply freeze these versatile cooler packs and they're ready to keep your food and drinks cold throughout your outing. Arctic Ice can maintain in a cooler 60% longer than the equal weight of regular ice, and with no more mess or soggy food. Arctic Ice is clean and easy. Alaskan Series can maintain a sub 40-degree cooler for days, and the Tundra Series can keep game frozen till it gets home. Preserve an Arctic refuge in your cooler. Choose Arctic Ice.
Unlock the power of HDS with your fingertips. The power to find a needle in a haystack. You will outsmart the fish. Get there first with confidence and always stay one step ahead of Mother Nature. Find, navigate, dominate. Save up to $200 during the spring upgrade sales event.
The Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is brought to you in part by Stratus Boats, Step Up or Step Back, by General Tire, anywhere is possible, and by Ram Trucks. Welcome back to Lake Livingston and the final qualifying event of the 2014 season of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's.
Texas Team Trail, absolutely amazing.
Oh, great, man. It's super. I think anybody that hadn't fished a tournament needs to look at this Texas Team Trail. Get your buddy and come out here, man. It is great.
It's an awesome opportunity to get out on new water. It's an awesome opportunity to meet some new people, and it's a lot of fun.
The details of the 2015 season are still being worked out, but we can tell you that the season will kick off next spring at Sam Rayburn Reservoir. Keep checking TexasTeamTrail.com for the complete schedule of events and registration dates. Now, as we continue tournament coverage on Lake Livingston, Jeff Reynolds and Randall Bruce have weathered a long drought in between fish. They've got 3 on board now and a couple of hours left on their day.
Maybe they're here already. Well, the day's been pretty good. My name's Nick DeBardino, fishing with ND Williams today, and we had a pretty good limit this morning. I say pretty good limit. I mean, we got about 12 pounds, I think, but we went down pretty fast this morning and catching walleye frogs this morning, and we've just been trying to work out a bigger one so far, so it's been rough.
Today has been unquestionably the toughest fishing day of the season for anglers at the Texas Team Trail. Looking in on Scott Meads and Cliff Brown, well, they're having a tough time of it as well.
He'll keep. We've managed to scrape out 2 this morning, and that's a plus because we didn't have a lot of confidence going in this morning. Of course, the weatherman threw us a curveball today. It was supposed to be 5 to 10, and it's a little more like 15 to 20, and got things stirred up a bit, but that actually may have helped us. I don't know. I know Livingston can do better than it's doing right now, but we just hadn't figured them out.
Moving on, we'll check back in with Gib Coates and Bill Wilcox. They've got a limit, and that's better than most of the field.
Out from the bank here, there's like a 2 and 3, 4 foot ledge, drops off to 6 to 8, and there's a lot of brush along there. That's how we've caught our better fish, is out away from the shoreline. We started out on the shoreline because the shad spawn was going on. But the bigger fish, I think, and we're trying to win the tournament, not just catch a limit. You know, if we can just catch, you know, 2 more of them 4 and 5 pounders, you got a better chance of winning than just catching 15 inchers.
I came here when the lake was new. I used to fish this creek right over there off the end of that island. There's a little swag and a roadbed, and I used to tie up my aluminum boat and I'd just throw out in the creek and in the roadbed and catch them until I was ready to go home. They're not there anymore. That was 40 years ago, I guess.
For our final stop of the day, we'll catch up with Keith Hawkins and Willie Gill. They've got 1 fish on board, but at 5 pounds, it's a good one. Fishing in less than 2 feet of water for most of the day, they've had their opportunities, but haven't been able to execute.
Got you.
Just minutes before having to turn the boat around and head back to Waterfront Lodge for weigh-in, Keith pitched his jig one last time.
Oh!
See, if you wouldn't got my bait, you wouldn't have lost that fish.
That was a big fish.
Ah! When we come back, we'll head to weigh-in and wrap things up from Lake Livingston and stop number 4 of the 2014 Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's. The Texas Team Trail would like to thank the network of Texas boat dealers that help support Texas fishing. This week, we'd like to recognize premier Yamaha boating centers with 5 locations across Texas.
Introducing Velo, short for velocity. Born to drive 150 horses, faster than ever before. Its physique makes Velo more fishable, gear more accessible, prey more vulnerable. Velo from Stratos.
Introducing the most advanced, efficient predator on the water today. Triton's new XS series. Stalk your prey with hot new features like a solid-state fuseless stash with push-button start and support for 10-inch depth finders, and new bow control with support for 8-inch depth finders. Prowl the deep with our most advanced drivability, maximum comfort, and an incredible hole shot. The new XS by Triton.
There is no other sunglass product on the market like Amphibia. Optimized for life on water and land. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water.
See this? No! Oh! I see him!
On top of all this, Amphibia products are built to last, ensuring that they'll stand up to whatever you can dish out, time and time again. No other sunglass product on the market offers the features and quality that we do. Amphibia sports sunglasses incorporate several new advances, including maximum horizontal displacement lenses and a patented air cells that ensures every frame floats. In addition, Amphibia lenses are scratch resistant, 100% polarized, anti-reflective on both the inside and outside, waterphobic, and ANSI rated for protection. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
The Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, is brought to you by Triton Boats. We take America fishing. by Amphibia Performance Floating Eye Gear, and by Ion Cameras. Welcome back to Waterfront Lodge on Lake Livingston. Well, without question, it was an extremely tough day of fishing today. And of the more than 170 boats on the water, less than 90 teams brought in a fish to weigh in. This event will be paying down to 28th place on the regular payout, and on the contingency side, boat bonuses will reach all the way down to 46th place. That means a team that brought in just 3 fish will get a check. Adrian Williams and Matt O'Grodowicz brought in 5 for 14.83 pounds and 6th place. Ricky Oliver and Darwin Ballard claimed the 5th spot with 5 of their own, weighing just over 15 pounds. Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine are the current Lucas Team of the Year leaders. They won the first event of the season and finished 4th at stop number 3 on Lake Texoma. They proved their versatility again this week with another 4th place finish with 5 weighing 15.62 pounds. Looking at 3rd place, Harold Moore and Vincent Neal sacked up 5 today, weighing more than 17 pounds. Jeff Rude and Jedediah Holt brought 5 to the scale for a total weight of 17.55 pounds and a 2nd place overall.
Great job today. That's giving everybody something to shoot for. All right, look out, folks. Kevin Mason, Randy Dearman with a 5 bass limit, guys. We're looking for 17.56 to take the lead. Get a good look right here. Look out, they blew it out. New leader by a bunch. 1993, Randy. Great job.
And that does it for Lake Livingston. Here's a look at the top 10 leaderboard. Congratulations to Randy Dearman and Kevin Mason for a well-earned win on a tough body of water.
The deepest fish we caught was in maybe 3 foot, maybe. You know, a lot of these guys, they don't want to fish that foot of water, you know, and dirty water and shallow. And the lake's just notorious for being a shallow water lake. If you don't fish like that, you're going to get your butt kicked.
Moving on to the Lucas Team of the Year standings, Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine held on to a slim lead over the 2nd place team of Stephen Johnston and Dickie Newberry. And looking ahead to the 2015 season of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's, we can confirm that event number 1 will launch on Sam Rayburn Reservoir next spring. Stay up to date with the latest information at TexasTeamTrail.com or check out the Texas Team Trail Facebook page. Super Clean tackles hundreds of tasks with their complete line of cleaners and degreasers. We encourage you to learn more about their products at supercleanbrands.com. For schedules and registration and the complete library of Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's shows, look us up online at TexasTeamTrail.com. The Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's is a Careco TV production.